Hey guys, thanks a lot for stopping by at Off Grid Rooster. Today's the day that I start packing and doing my thing. I'm just going to show you what some of the stuff that I brought, my necessities. Um, First, I took care of my van, Maria. She's a 1994 40 Econoline, and she eats up a lot of gas. So I have to limit the weight that I put inside. Though when you see what I've packed up so far, there's a lot of weight, but not as much as I usually carry to the desert. Uh, I've changed the transmission oil. I've changed the regular oil. Everything. I have up here. I put a little fan. Well, it's pretty big for this van, and I painted it white to reflect the how do you call it, the heat and the sun away from the roof because it really gets hot inside. I did insulate the inside of it. I insulated the windows. As you can see, here's I put insulation in here on my windows. It still opens up, so it'll give me some ventilation. And I have makeshift light bulbs here that runs on my 12-volt battery system. I have a battery down here, and I have some tools. I have water, which I'll show you. I have way more water, um, just to prepare me. And if you see in here, I have a bush cutter. And this bush cutter is going to help me cut those waist-high grasses and trees and stuff like that. This is an empty container of gasoline. It's 14 gallons. And I didn't fill that up because that's going to weigh too much. I have my stove. This is insulated. I have a solar panel here. What else do I have? Let me show you around. So I am so freaking excited. I should be there soon. It takes about 12 hours or so to get there. Now on this side, I have all these containers. These are full to get me across to a place that I might need. How do you call it? That I might need gasoline. That because it's far in between to get gas around there. So I'll be prepared. I have my food in here. I have my equipment in here. Have table, have fans, and this is where the fan is up here. I have a switch there. I have fans back there. Fans back there. My bed, I left a spot that I could just push it down. If I need to rest, I could rest. I have battery chargers. I have extra oil. I have, how do you call it, coolant. And again, as you can see, these are my windows. I had to tape it up for now until I get there and figure out what I need to do. The survey was done, which I'm glad for. And let me see, what can I tell you? Oh yeah, the survey. Get your survey done when you go there. Here I have some little snacks. I have a little camera for when I drive. I have another fan up here, and this is just insulated for now, but I take these off so the sun doesn't, I don't cook inside because it really gets hot. I've got a little divider here. What else? Refrigerator here, speaker, just necessities. I have a lot of food and a lot of water. So I am so thrilled. I'm ready to go, but I'm going to leave later on in the morning tomorrow. It's going to take me a while, how do you call it, to travel up there, but I'll get it done. It's one day at a time. And these are the things that I still have to move, so I'll be back for some of these, and that's another 12 hours back and 12 hours forth. I've done this. I traveled up the East Coast. I traveled around the United States in my van. So I've got to move all this stuff. This is like for my tools for the shed that I build. Those blue containers are water, tools. These are the walking sticks I make. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got more snacks here. I've got emergency rations of ramen noodles. That's always good to have. I have lard. The lard I use for either grease. I could use it for candles. You can make candles out of it. Each of these containers here, 5-gallon buckets, are full with food. And I have dry goods in there, plus cans. It's gonna last me for a little while, and then I'll go shopping once I get settled in. But I'll videotape more of what's going on. Also have still water to take, fridge. I cleared up most of it. I have some food here that I'm leaving for my aunt. And she burns candles. And I told her to save this for my adobe house. And what I'm going to do is take all the glass and take the labels off, put them together, tape them up together, and I can make little windows with this. These are mini stoves that I made right here. You can see, just in case. I have regular stove. These are more glass bottles. And let me see, what else can I show you? I got all that stuff here that I have to move. I've got some of my artwork. I also design t-shirts, and they'll be on Bonfire, Off-Grid Rooster, my store there. And it has a picture of my logo of my rooster, and it says Off-Grid Rooster, Texas. So if you're interested, just hit Bonfire, or just go to the app or the site, the website, it's Bonfire, and look up Off-Grid Rooster. They have different styles that I put up. I have to put more styles, more women's styles, kids styles. So if you would like to support me, I would appreciate it. I have here I'm not bringing now, is a sink. I have a toilet, composting toilet. I have a small washing machine back here. I have some empty containers. I also have my hitch that I have to install back again, because that weight on the back and the desert, I have a tendency to just sink in and can't move. But also have my jack. I'm carrying in the van shovel, rake, flat tire fix, you name it. I have garbage bags. But this is my way I prepare. And things change. I'm going to go up there, and some of you might see what I have and say, hey, you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't. Well, I'd rather have it and not need it and give it to somebody else that can use it. But I have mason jars down here. I have a blender. I have my electronics. That's about it. Oh, I also have a tamper, so when I start tamping, I've got to get gravel. But first things first, what I need to do is I have my land surveyed, and my when I purchased the land, they said it was 10 acres. 10 acres again of land that I purchased. It turns out to be it was 10 and a half acres, 10.45. It was a good surprise for me. And, there's a lot of things that take is just not packing up and just moving out there and then you set up a house. It's not that way. You got to work with your weather. It's hot here. I have a small heater, portable heater for my 12 volt. That way I don't have to leave my van running all the time. But it'll work. I have a small little AC to run out of my solar and stuff like that in the van. That way I don't have to run my van and tear it up. But so far it looks good. I hope it looks good. Weather out there is like 90, 88 to 90 during the daytime. And then at night it drops to 53, 54. It all depends, not counting the rain and coolness. But I mean, that's perfect weather. And it'll be like that for, I bet you, about a month or two. And summertime, triple digits. No water, no rain. So that's what I have to prepare. So after the survey is do a driveway to get into the land, cut everything down, put a base for where I could put my stuff to bring in, and then I'll start building the house. It's going to take me a lot of time. It's not like overnight. So prepare. Follow your dreams. Just go with the flow. It'll work. Be yourself. You got this. If you really want it, if you want it as bad as breathing, you'll do anything you want. You put your mind to it, overcome those fears and obstacles. And for me, I am so excited. I might not show it, and I still have to shave. I'm going to give myself a haircut before I leave. So there's things that I have to do. I've been practicing and growing things here for the desert that might survive. I've been looking up online and stuff like that. I'll put a greenhouse in, but I have like some of these and agave plants and the palms and this palm. These are all going to stay, but what I did was cut a little bit, and I have small ones here. I have hollies that grow in the desert. I have some palms, and this palm is the sago palm, I believe. And I also have, how do you call it, the loofah sponge. This is loofah. It's multi-purpose. You can eat them while they're young. And once they dry out and everything, you can cut them up, use them for washing dishes. The ones you buy in the store, I always thought that having a loofah, it was something that was water, but I take the seeds out of them. Once I take the seeds out, I could grow for next year. So I save a lot of seeds. I have inside the house a lot of seeds. I also have, these are the hollies, and it's been hot here. I have some aloe vera. I have this one, and here's another one. If I could bring it down so you could see this. This is another loofah here. The bees pollinate the flower, little yellow flower, and make them grow. And these are the vines. And I was just experimenting to see what would grow. I have pine trees. Let me see where I have these pine trees at. Yeah. Well, I have some succulents, more agave, different, and I also have seeds from this magnolia tree. See if they grow. Once I make a berm and swale it's a big dream. It's a lot of work, but hey, you got to start someplace, and I got to start someplace. So this is what I have. I have these here. These are what they call tuberose. This is a desert rose. I took a cutting from this one and started growing one here. And this is what it looks like when it's flowered. More agave. These are medicinal plants. I have, how do you call it, garlic growing. I'll leave them here because it'll be cooler. And that's it. There's a lot of work to do. I got to take all this stuff and everything and accommodate myself. Taking care of two places is really hard when you're one person. But otherwise, I can't complain. There's a saying that somebody told me. I think it was my dad. He says, "Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it." So I don't know what I'm in store for, but once I go through it, I adjust. I cannot, anything that I see out of my eyes, I cannot control. It's only how I handle things. So I have to try to do the next best thing. The next best moves that I think, I have to think it out. I got to take my time. And I'm a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo. I just celebrated my 60-something, 5th birthday. So as an older man, it seems that it's going to be more difficult. I'm one of these young guys, heart-wise, mental, I'm sharp, strong, so I'll do it and it'll keep me alive. Once I have a purpose, I have something to wake up to. I have something to give thanks to. So, again, that's my Maria, Cosmic Energy. I appreciate you guys following me. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. Hopefully, people will like this. But I will post the land soon, and I just have to find a place where I could get reception, Wi-Fi, and then I'll put it in. Guys, stay safe one day at a time. Look at my other videos, see how I prepared. Some of it might be repetitious, but it's all works together. Something that I forgot to say in one video, I'm saying in another video. So check it out. I can't wait to go out there and meet all the folks that I've made friends with. And thanks a lot.